Joseph Pizzulo wrote,
Sam, there is no recipe for chicken pepperoni on your site. You should make one.
well, guess what we're doing, Joseph? It's that simple. You want to see us make something, ask for it. Because who are we here for, Chance?
We're here for you.
We're here for you guys.
Speaking of them, do you want to give away our first knife?
Yes. In the pastrami, egg, and cheese recent video, we said we were going to give away a cooking guy knife every time we aired a video this year. I know, it's insane. Max is going to be sorry he suggested that one day. And all you have to do is be a subscriber. And then this is what happens. I will read out your name. You will reach out to us. We will double check to make sure you're legit. We'll send you a knife. It's that simple. Just please remember, we will not contact you by comments.
Telegram.
We will not contact you through YouTube comments. We will not. We will not ask you to send us money to pay for shipping. This is free from us to you.
Free 99.
Free 99. And you know who this is going to? I don't know what this person's real name is, but they wrote, the iceberg needs love too. Iceberg lettuce, he or she or they are referring to. The Titanic begs to differ. That's funny.
You said that's a quote of you, and the person is responding to you saying the Titanic begs to differ.
Apparently in a past video, I don't know, I said,
Don't ignore the iceberg. It needs love too.
and this person said the Titanic begs to differ. Well, it's funny. Iceberg lettuce does need love too. You now, this person on the screen, reach out to us at info@thecookingguy.com. We'll verify you. We'll get you a knife. It's that simple. Do I have to do this every video for the next 52 weeks, for goodness sakes?
You're having trouble with it, so maybe I'll do it.
Maybe Max will do it. Yes, come on, you make a cameo. People love to
That
see
was
your
so
face.
difficult.
It was terrible. Anyway, chicken pepperoni, best name ever. Had to figure out what it was because honestly, Joseph Pizzulo had never even heard of it before. Neither of these clowns. Think of chicken parm, but the chicken's not crispy. There's melted mozzarella cheese and sauce and stuff. But the fun part is, there's a substantial amount of pepperoni that cooks in the pan with all the other vegetables and stuff like that, thereby adding ridiculous amounts of pepperoni flavor that can only be a good thing when it comes to chicken and sauce and mozzarella. It's gonna be fantastico. We gotta start by prepping, cooking off our chicken, and then it's all away from there or something. That's 2 chicken breasts, should be obvious. This is parchment. I'm gonna do this one at a time. I'm gonna cut these in half horizontally just to thin them out like this. I want to make 2 out of 1. Great. Same thing with this kid. This can go. By the way, Sam the cooking guy, Boner is an excellent knife. And in. You could use those thin little chicken cutlet-y things if you wanted, or this is just perfect. All right, these get 2 things. Little zip of olive oil. We're staying on Italian theme here. There's times when you want the oil flavor, and this is one of them. And all they're gonna get is some of our BFF. And we're only gonna go one side because they're fairly thin, and these will get into a pan to start cooking. With our pan warm, we add a little extra oil, then our chicken. Like this. What's our goal here?
Color.
Color, browning, cooking. We're gonna cook the chicken till it's done. It's gonna go in the oven for a few minutes, but that's only to melt cheese. So take care of all your cooking needs in the pan. And some good color and crust is what you want, so don't jack with it. Put it in, let it cook. And after only a few minutes, we're ready. You see the white there? Yeah, for sure that little piece is ready. This guy here, see the white around the edge? We can flip him. Hold, buddy. And these kids, yeah, let's go for it. I'll pull these 2 little guys out earlier, but let everybody finish, then we move on. And when your chicken's at 160, out they come. Now we move on to phase 2. And with a little bit of oil still in our pan, we'll now add about a cup of diced red onion with another little splash of oil. And these we will just give a couple minutes to start to soften. Who's ready for the most important part of this recipe?
Ready?
There's about a cup of sliced pepperoni circles, cut in half. Now we want these to hit the hot pan and start giving off some of the fantastic pepperoni fatness. Just try and separate them. These guys now get a couple minutes. Next in a 12-ounce jar of roasted red peppers, drained and chopped up. I'm gonna tell you something, I'm loving everything about this so far. Now we can add some tomato product. I have a 15-ounce can of cherry tomatoes. Aren't those badass looking? I bought those for something I made a couple weeks ago and I fell in love with them. Everything doing the right thing here. Everything. Let this start to bubble away and we will add some garlic paste, a couple tablespoons of it. Let's put in about a cup of tomato sauce. And now we season. Tablespoon of Italian seasoning, half a tablespoon of smoked paprika, good pinch of our BFF, about a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, or half if you're so inclined. Quarter cup of spicy tomato pesto. Now everything needs to be stirred. And while not finished, this is the sauce that our chicken's gonna come back into. I wanna add 2-3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. 1 and 2. And this is just gonna get a simmer for 10 minutes by itself. How's it smell here, Max?
Amazing.
10 minutes low simmer, then we complete. Well, we've been stealing little tastes of this, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's quite unbelievable. Really nice spice level, super flavorful, and definitely pepperoni centric. So here's the move. Kill the heat. Our chicken comes back, and we nestle. Chicken, chicken, get some of this biz on top. Chicken and chicken. And I might not have done the most even job of cutting these guys, but we're gonna be fine. And then we come in with our fresh mozzarella. If you have fresh mozzarella, if you don't, you know, the refrigerated flat stuff would be fine. But I'm gonna encourage you to try and find this because it just makes a lovely difference. There, when that's it. Okay, we got cheese, we got this. One more thing. I was just thinking, you know, we love the look of a pizza with little pepperonis on them. So why wouldn't we like this? My oven is on to 450 degrees. I'm gonna put this in, let it melt. It's not gonna take too long. And then maybe just hit it on broil just for a couple seconds right at the end. And we'll see what happens. I shall return. And here we are. Look how beautiful it is. And by the way, the little pepperonis on top, that was the best part. But we need a little green. And in this case, I've got some little leaves of basil, or as they'd say in England, Chance?
Basil.
Basil, that's right. We'll just rip these guys. Just toss a wee bit all around because why wouldn't we? Oh, shit. Shit. So look, you come underneath. You got a gorgeous, look at this. Look at this. I'm so happy. Well, we gotta try it. So on our plate we go. But you see what's down here? The tomatoes have now broken down. The pepperoni's melted. This sauce is just the best ever. That is gonna be a tremendous few bites. For me, not you guys. Well, here's what we've got. And you could eat it just like that, or you could take one more small step and just give it a little parm. Because why wouldn't it deserve that? That's what you want. And now we need a bite. So let's come in here. Here, watch. Now we'll do this. Now get some sauce extra. A little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this to make just a big boy delicious bite. Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, it's gonna be too big a bite. But I gleeked and I don't care now. Oh, pepperoni, chicken. The spice from everything that oh my God, it's so good. Joseph, that bite was for you, my friend. Thank you for the suggestion. And you guys can make suggestions and we'll maybe make it. We've made a lot, right, boys? Yeah. We've made a lot of people's things. Well, don't forget, if you're a subscriber, you could win one of those. Every video in 2024, we're giving one of those away. So, do you want to hear your name called? Gotta subscribe. Thanks, everybody. Pepperoni chicken for the win. Holy God.